Welcome, Pisces. Dadhichi here from astrology.com.au. It's December 2019. Merry Christmas is in order for all of you, regular visitors and new ones alike. I'm going to animate the chart so that you can see precisely what's happening here in this 11th house of your horoscope. It's important to note that one of your ruling planets, Jupiter, is going to make a transition here for the first time in 12 years into this important 11th house. What is the 11th house? The 11th house generally relates to fulfillment of desires in your life. There it is on the second, third, moving in. This is going to set the trend for the next 12 months. I didn't place this planet here in every chart, but for you I've placed it here. The South Node, which is a planet of spiritual discrimination. So there's a discriminatory function here through the action of this planet, through Pluto, the transformative processes, through Saturn, deep deliberate concentration. And the discrimination has to do with what is worthy of attaining in life. Now it also rules friendships, elder sibling. So that same discriminative faculty has to be applied to your friends. So in this late stage of 2019, the discrimination asks you to look at who are friends that are worthy of my company. Look at the sudden and abrupt movement of the moon here on the 9th with Uranus making this triangular aspect to these discriminative planets. Jupiter here expanding your circle of friends. Expansion, more is not necessarily good. Less is sometimes more, as you've heard that saying. And that is exactly the action of discrimination that is necessary. Now the full moon here, it takes place on the 12th, is also very significant in your 4th house. It gains directional strength here in the 4th house of the horoscope. It is the ruler of your 5th house, the moon. So this is the creative spiritual mind playing out here in the internal part of yourself. It's important. Why do I tie this in with the discriminative faculty? Because if you discriminate, you eliminate those factors in your life that are going to cause problems. If you can jump on that quickly before it happens, use your inbuilt intuition to get rid of those things that are causing a problem in your life, the people, those aspirations you have that are really not healthy for you. You have to analyse. Does having more money mean you're going to be happier? You see, that full moon in the 4th house is drawing you towards that question. You'll have more friends, there's no doubt about it. All those friends on Facebook, the ones you say hi to and never bother saying hi back. I often think about that. If you're walking down the street and see your friend and say hi and they ignore you, you definitely wouldn't consider them a friend. So we see there's also that discriminative function in your mind that has to ask itself, well, what is a friend? What is worthy of attainment? And I think that's an important question at this late stage of the year. Mars, the ruler of your spirituality, 2nd ruler and 9th ruler. It is really a good planet for you. Transiting up here, it's going to spend all the month of December in this 9th house. The higher mind, spirituality, you see. And that's also focused even more by the transit of Venus, planet that rules the psychological, transformative area, the house of death and rebirth. Venus, 8th ruler, moving in the 12th house, another spiritual planet. So although this 11th house, which is what I focused on, seems to be pointing to the fact that you've got opportunity for great gains, great friendships, elevation of status, meeting new people, fulfilling your dreams, that's not necessarily going to make you happier. I think that's the point I'm making. Moon makes contact here on the 24th, the day before Christmas, Christmas Eve, with Mars in the 9th house. Then it moves into this 10th house. You've got to be careful that you don't take your work home on Christmas Day. Look here on the 25th. It's important because your thinking and your instinctive reaction here is to get all caught up in work. I don't want you to do that. Again, that's a function of discrimination. You have to discriminate. The new moon here on the 27th in the company of Jupiter shows us that as well. The new moon in the company of one of your ruling planets is a highly activating planet which shows us that you are remaking yourself. The very function of discrimination is going to change you as a person. It's going to change the caliber of the people that you attract into your life. And I think that is a formidable sort of state of mind to be taking forward into 2020. If you're looking to, be happy, number one, that was that full moon taking place there in the 4th house. If you want to be happy, it's all about that discriminative faculty. It's about attrition. That's got to do with the placement of Saturn and Pluto here in this 11th house. You've had these two planets there for a while. And that can really, really bring you down because you may not know how to deal with that. But having these discriminative planets here, having the positive transit of Venus and then Jupiter and Mercury in this 11th house, Mercury especially, gives you that opportunity to eliminate what's not necessary in your life. And that can only be good, can't it? That can only presage a good sort of outcome, eliminating all the dead wood, all of the people that are draining you, the emotional, social, and even professional vampires. So I'm happy that I was able to talk to you about that. I've just uploaded the 3,000 words for 2020 for you, Pisces, at astrology.com.au. That's on the house. I've done it for all the 12 star signs. I'm going to talk more about this once in 12-year transit of Jupiter to the 11th house. It's very, very important for you, because this is in the debilitation sign of Jupiter. You may have some serious losses in terms of your social life, but that's temporary, trust me. With your discriminative faculty moving forward, you're going to see through what I've written for you a brand new upliftment, a brand new you in 2020. So join me there at astrology.com.au. Join me here again for the special edition video that I'm going to do for you for 2020, what I call 2020 Future Vision. And that's going to give you some special insights as well. Drop me a line, subscribe, and really this is the time of the year to have that personal reading with me. If you'd like, again, just let me know and I'll make that happen. Merry Christmas. Great to have your company here throughout the year. Hope to see you again in the new year. Bye bye now.